What's up, guys? So a lot of you asked for the Yone VOD review of Faker versus Doinb, and today here it is. We'll be breaking down and analyzing his gameplay against the Season 9 World Champion. Obviously, this champion's not going to be available for Worlds, apparently, so a lot of these pros, they're putting a lot of time into the champion that they're not going to be able to play to try and win the World Championship, which sucks. Why are they releasing these champions if they're not going to be available at Worlds? It doesn't make sense at all. But I guess Faker, he loves to play new champions and pop off, so without further ado, let's jump into the VOD and break it down. Jumping on the Rift and taking a look at the rune page, guys, it is a sustain setup. You're into Lucian Elise. You're going to get harassed and bullied in the early game, therefore you go Fleet Footwork. You go Doran's Shield to start, and you're looking to sustain as much poke and keep as healthy as possible to avoid dying in the early game. Your goal is essentially to come into the 1 to 2 item power spike even or slightly behind, and then start to ramp up and take over the game in the mid-late game, because you will not win against these Lucians in the early game. They're lane dominant. To start the lane, we all know when you're playing Yasuo or Yone, you get these Qs, and you want this lane to shove into you. You don't want to get into a scenario where Doinb gets a freeze on the mid lane, and you're getting denied not only the CS, but also the EXP. XP is the most important part of the lane. Getting the gold is nice, but if you're denied the actual experience, it's a double whammy. You're gonna completely leak kills, and you're gonna be so far behind you cannot catch up into these type of matchups. So you can see Faker is playing it very slow early game. This is gonna hard crash into him, and it's gonna enable the Elise to get priority into the enemy jungle. Probably goes for a red invade. We'll see how she paths. Faker with the Q start, obviously. I wonder what he'll go second. Levels the W second, okay. I think that's a smart option. I don't think you're going to get that much off of the E, and the W, just the shielding you're going to get from the W is going to help you out. As you can see here, look at how hard it is to survive the Lucian lane. I think Lucian mid, it's slowly coming back into the meta. It does really well into things like the Orianna. I think it can do well into the Yone. Elite's flash is instantly over. Faker has that reaction like a god. Faker has this third sense, man. Whenever I've played him, it's like he just knows what's happening before it happens. Like, I don't know, like a lot of players have good game sense, but his is just on a complete another level. As you see, Doinb looking for the kill onto the Sedge. Can't get it. Faker has the E now. I want to see him look for a trade. Okay, Elise coming through. They're going to try and contest bot side scuttle, I guess. Elise is just going to continuously track this Sedge. The matchup, like, it's on the Elise to dictate the early game and take over. If she hasn't taken over by about 20 minutes, the Sedge will slowly become more and more relevant and outscale the Elise, but Elise has complete control in the early game. Obviously, a lot more damage and mobility, etc. Ease forward, Q, W. Low mana on the Lucian, pops the Ignite. Needs to land everything, and he doesn't have enough for the solo kill. Look, it was pretty close. I think he needed to land another Q before the E proc. There wasn't enough time, but he put that Ignite down, went for the 1v1, unable to get it, and he has to take a really bad base here. Boots and the refillable potion as the Lucian looking for a kill onto the Sedge. Talia pops through. The Talia bot lane, my favorite. And Lucian will get an assist off that. Faker should actually, because the Lucian couldn't crash it, he should be able to catch the wave. If you can look on the minimap, if you see Sedge, kind of deny the hard shove. Oh, these Korean junglers. Now Faker sets up a freeze. Why do my junglers not do this, man? Holy shit, that was so good by the Sedge. This has saved the lane. Now watch how Faker freezes that. So what does he do, guys? He pulls the wave, he doesn't shove it, and he'll just continuously... I think he needs to chunk this wave a little bit. He'll just let this wave sit like this for as long as he possibly can. He doesn't want to unfreeze it. Obviously, as soon as Lucian gets here, Lucian will put it under tower. But Faker maybe, if he wants, can go for the hard trade onto it. But yeah, that was massive by the Sedge. Doinb, double longsword dagger, man. He wants to he wants to take over the lane. But level lead actually with Faker at the moment. Pantheon hovering, waiting for the Yone E, doesn't come out. One thing with Yone at the moment, like in my head, guys, I think Yone, it's an easier Yasuo. I think at the top skill cap, as he looks for a trade, nothing happens. I think at the top skill cap, a Yasuo player at the moment is better, but I think picking up a champion, Yone, you'll have better results quicker. It's actually not that hard of a champion. It's pretty simplistic in my opinion. Misses the cannon, FF possibly FF. I love these junglers, man. There's about 10 CS down. Lucian looking for a bot side roam. Faker response is a hard shove. If you can't follow the roam, you shove the wave. If you can't shove the wave in time, or there's something like preventing you shoving, just freeze it and wait. You don't need to rush. You do not need to lose your lane from following from a roam that you're going to be so late towards. Don't do it. I do it sometimes and it annoys me a lot, where the enemy will roam. I'll get there really late before I can really impact it. I'll do a semi-roam into the river and then roam back mid. And then I've lost all the tempo advantage from that play. You need to instantly decide what you're going to do and then make that decision. In the VOD review afterwards, then you can decide, okay, that was the wrong call. I could have chased. I could have done this. He's forward. Oh, Talia bot lane, man. It's just too strong. 3-0. For Doinb's team. And Faker, he's really not getting much, you know, done in this early game. I don't think there is that much that he can get done. Zerka Greaves picked up first item. I was thinking maybe he goes Tabai, but look, absolute Chad energy coming out from Faker himself. Elise hovering, W misses, Q. He doesn't have flash or ignite at the moment. There truly is not much he can get done. He's just on trying to like prepare this tower plate. Elise almost has flash. Look. Get a little bit cautious, Faker. Also, guys, what is your thoughts on Faker being benched at the moment? I need to do a closer review. That guy's really well played. He has such nice game mechanics and knowledge, honestly. He's like a baby Faker. I'm just wondering why they've done this benching when they have. Q into the ult misses. Pantheon would have dodged it anyway. I'm not sure what that roam or setup was, but Faker's early game is not working out too well. Hit that base now. First item, guys, PD. There really is no argument around your first buy, or second even, on this champion. But to be honest, to be 58 to 60 CS against a Lucian with an Elise jungle, like, this is actually pretty good. He's in a good game state, in my opinion. Lane's looking good. Going to grab the cannon. It's a pretty hard shove into the enemy. Maybe a shove into the dragon. Lucian picks up a kill on the Tahm Kench. God, Doinb is just everywhere on the map, isn't he? He's not that lane dominant, man, but god damn it, he has good map movement. Pantheon hovering. Lucian back in the mid lane. Sedge is level 6 with ultimate. Faker no ult, no ignite. I still think they can get something done. Pantheon hovering, ward placed. Gonna eat this bad boy up. What's the move here? At least topside, yeah? I think you won't really see Faker go for the 1v1 until one item. Until PD, I think Lucian is just... You can just dodge too many of these Yone skill shots. You can see ease forward, guys, to get the plate. Just to be a little bit more safe. You can tick back like that. It's actually a really nice mechanic. Topside going for a hard commit onto the Camille. Faker will roam across topside. Ultimate's just about up, man. Control wood placed. Hello, Elise. Sure, how did Elise not know that's coming? There's no escape for it now. She has flash, though. E into the ult. Picks up the first kill for himself. And honestly, the Elise played that really badly. It should have been a no-brainer from the pings going from the mid lane MIA. It is what it is. Maybe he thought he could outmaneuver. Not sure. Has both summons now. He can start to play pretty aggressive into the Lucian. It's looking like Doinb's first item. Ooh, Q misses, just instantly tick back. He's going to go Essence Reaver to start, which is interesting. Not going to go for the Blade of the Ruined King, which most Illusions go for the sustain. Elise bot side. Always active, these Korean junglers. Sedge going to counter with topside Scuttle. Whoa. So much damage in that Lucian's kit, man. Doinb looking to stop the bases. You'll notice when you've got these high elo or high level mids, guys, the bases, it's very actually hard to get a base in mid lane. It is very difficult. You'll be either stopped at the last millisecond because they're timing the base. They have a fair idea of where you're going to look for a base and your timing. So when you go back and look for that base, they'll come up and cancel it if they want, if it's going to benefit them. Zeal picked up. We hopefully should see a hard shove into a bot side dive. I think that's the play. Shoved in. You always need to have a play, guys. Like this play is very obvious, you know. He's over. Oh, he's going deep. Q. Ultimate misses. Flash. I don't know what he was thinking there. Lucian is there to try and pick some kills up. These ultimates aren't too crash hot from Faker. But you're a TP flank. This might be very bad. Essence River picked up by Lucian. Camille wants to look. They're just like 6 health. Has to go back. Thank you very much. Critical onto the... Oh, the Q lands. Not enough. Gonna tick back. Look for the Fiora. Fiora flashes. Run, 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 boys. I mean, a kill picked up for Faker. It's not that bad, but it's not the greatest. Would have been definitely better if he hit his skill shots. Oh, the Elise coming through. Oh, the enemy team. He's in. Q lands, ticks back. Oh, dodges out. Sedge picks up a kill on Elise. Here comes Tom Kench. Come on, man. Let's go, boys. Flash in. Dude, really well played. I probably would have died there or just based like a little girl. He's forward, gets the Scuttle. Almost gets the knock up onto Talia. He's got to play... Talia actually does pretty well on a Yone, in my opinion. Put those rocks forward and the guy just jumps in and kills himself. Pushes out. Is he gonna tick here? I mean, he has to tick back. Tick back into the queue. Don't do it in... Yep, he's very smart. Very smart player. 3 kills now. He'll have enough for the PD. And these little skirmishes is simply going to be enough for him to take the lead. His team to take the gold lead. And let's see what his path is. I wouldn't mind him in a side lane. I think he's strong enough to completely demolish anyone in sides. He goes for the pickaxe. Obviously, next item, guys. What is it? It's an IE. You're looking for that crit. Doesn't go crit cloak. Wants that AD. Fancies himself some RNG. Gonna get a lot more damage out. A lot more ratios as well for his abilities. Drop into the side lane against the Lucian. He is currently about 15 CS behind. He's forward. Okay. I see you, Faker. Doinb has flash. Ults in lands. Oh no, Doinb, what have you done to yourself? I guess he wanted to like, because you can dash. Any mechanical player can dash a Yone. Q, dash the ultimate. It's so easy, man. But Doinb just gets too cocky, man. Runs up and dies. I think if he dodged that, he could have won the 1v1, but nope. Faker grabs that kill. 4 zip, and in the side lane he goes. And this is where he's going to take over the game. what is the response for the enemy team now? So you can't... Lucian is not strong enough now to face him. He can 1v2 probably at least. If you send 2 members, his team's going to capture objectives. The Herald's up. So it's going to be a very hard game state to play out. I want to see how Faker does it. How he finishes it. Does he ARAM or continue the side? We get a crit cloak. Yep. Thank you very much. He's looking for an ARAM fight. Needs the ultimate though, but we'll see. Tom, ultimate. Goes in. Ash jumps in. Faker doesn't get... You can see Faker tried to click it. He tried to get himself in. Ash comes in, picks up the Elise. And now there's a nice stacked wave in the bot lane. He should go pick it up. Come on. Are we going to ARAM? What are we going to do? I mean, oh my god. You can see Faker. He doesn't know what to do. His ultimate is not up for another like 30 seconds. Sorry, 20 seconds. So he's not really that useful. He's hoping he can wait around and it's going to be long enough for him to get the fight on. Okay, here we go. He's in. Ultimate doesn't land, but gets the ignite onto the Talia. It's going to be enough to get the kill. 5th kill of the game goes over. Exhaust onto the Camille. Yora. Faker almost has flash up. This should be a kill. Grabs the kill. I reckon he goes one more. Flashes. Q auto. Spectacular. 7 zip for Faker now. He played that fight very well. The ultimates, man. Look. Yone, his ultimate's a weird ability, man. Like, I don't know. It seems easy, but for some reason, I always miss it. And seeing Faker always miss his makes me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna be honest. He'll base here. Has enough for the IE. IE has been purchased at 17 minutes. And from this, I mean, from this moment forward, he should just be completely demolishing. Look at the enemy's comp. Fiora, Elise, Lucian, Talia. And AD Pantheon. Like, a crit's going to take all of their health bars, like, just completely wipe them. He's going to drop into the side lane now. He doesn't have flash, so he has to be a little bit cautious. E. Okay. That was interesting. Doesn't get anything from it, and he'll drop back into the top side. Yeah, plays this a little bit cautiously, guys. He knows the enemy, they're stacking, looking for something. So he ease in, instantly pops back. He knew the Elise, and like, it was so obvious the enemy was going to dive that. Ult in just to get the gap closed, picks up another kill. It annoys me when people play weak side. Like, weak side essentially is just the map without the jungler or map without the team. And they try and fight or contest. Like, if Faker moved up there or his team didn't respond and he died, it would have been like, there's too many instances where low elo players will have the ego of, I've got to get that wave. This wave means everything. I'll try and... Don't risk it, guys. Just give 1 wave, 2 waves. Just don't die. Because if your enemy's on the opposite side of the map taking objectives, it's so much better for you to sit back, give a couple of waves. Jesus Christ, 10-0 now. Third item. Most Yone has been going Death Dance. I do think it's the best third. Thanks for the blue buff. And you can just see how useless the Lucian is. There's nothing you can do if you don't snowball early game on Lucian. You will not be like, it's too hard to scale into the later stages of the game from here. Because you're just gonna get one shot by crit. Like, you're getting a little bit of vision out. You can see 30 vision score to 11 on Doinb. So enemy team's committing to bot side. He has strong committed top. So all his team really needs to do is wave clear with Ashe. It shouldn't be too hard with the Hurricane. If Faker bases here and tries to regroup, guys, it takes him so long. So he gets the wave, he gets the tower, then he'll go, because this nets himself a gold lead regardless for himself. And then now when he regroups, it's going to be good. His team just completely egoed it. And they seem to have dropped the kills to the Talia. The enemy can't get Baron. They're not stacking dragons. It's not that big of a deal. E. Ultimate. Gets the Ashe. Why did I say Ashe? Why am I mixing these champions up? Gets the Talia. Doesn't get the kill though. This game is actually within 1.5k gold. But Fake is 10-0, my god. If he gives this bounty, man, like, I think the enemy can win. Playing super cautious until his flash is available. Nothing in river. I'm going to drop him to the side lane. We're not seeing much Faker versus Doinb this game, really. After laning phase ended, they're kind of just avoiding each other. There's that one solo, but that's mainly because the Doinb just completely way too cocky. Base comes in now. Gets a stopwatch, of course. Probably Death Dance into GA is a really nice setup. Having the stopwatch, it pretty much means you're going to win the next team fight. Stopwatch just sitting is such a valuable purchase that a lot of players don't make. Just grab the stopwatch and sit on it. It will make or break a game sometimes, and it's only 600 gold, and because you can later upgrade it, it's nice to sit on. Like he was never gonna have enough to get the Death Dance out, right? Flash is up now, ultimate's up. I think they should ARAM. I think an Ashe ult, Sedge ult, Camille ult, Yone ult, all committing. Should net them a one game. They get the Baron and they end. Should be pretty simple. Beautiful. Engage. Watch Faker. Zips in. It's actually pretty hard for him to get onto this backline without his E. Pinging off for the dragon. Doesn't have ult, but he wants to E over and get the damage off. And they'll pick up this Cloud Drake and call it a day, I guess. They really wanted an ace into a Nash. Doesn't happen. I rate Talia bot, man. Talia Pantheon bot is goddamn strong. I swear to it. I don't know what, like, even Cog bot. Like, I swear, some of these niche picks in the bot lane work so well. I guess just bot laners can't play it. They're just not ready to pull it out. Don't know. You can see on Doinb's items, you got IE, Essence, and Crit. This is... I mean, okay. That's a lot of damage there, bro, but I don't know if you're going to be able to survive. We'll see. I guess we'll go PD next. Or Rapid. CS is even in the mid lane, but Faker has a lot more gold. You can just see. Especially, I mean, I don't know, man. Faker's about to hit 16 soon. But the enemy just... Dude, the enemy makes picks so often here. And Faker in the side lane is not getting much done. This is a weird... This is such a hard map. You can see Faker, he doesn't really know what to do. He wants to take topside, but... They are dropping a lot of objectives. Picks up the blue. He'll come out of base. Does he have enough for Death Dance? I don't think he will. Does he? Okay, he has Death Dance. Now is the time to make a play, buddy. Lucian has no sums. Like, this should be so simple to execute. Gotta be careful here with the brushes. So you want mid prio. Oh, Faker ready to E in. You want mid prio, you can't. I've tried that as well. You cannot E over those walls. They're too goddamn big. Comes in. Ult misses, but he should have enough. Grabs the Talia. Triple knock up, but Faker ends up dropping for 1k. And I think they're going to overcommit for this fight. What do you guys reckon? It doesn't look good. Doinb is getting free autos. These crits coming out. And they're going to get an ace. Well, they're going to get 4, and they should be able to get to Baron now. And this game just got so close. Faker went in, man. He looked for it. Talia had to blow summoners, but he got her, but he died for it. And that definitely wasn't worth it. Doesn't use a stopwatch either. The rapid fire Doinb is going to go for. Baron picked up. Spicy game. I love this. Top side's very close. I mean, look, it's a 3k gold advantage for blue side here. I'm still really confident that, you know, red side scaling is just simply better. I just prefer it a lot. I think this Elise becomes pretty irrelevant soon. Ashe Tarm, like, it's just a good comp. But if the enemy ults in, gets the knock up. The timing on that hourglass is so unfortunate. Don't have enough time. So Faker's just using the ultimate to gap close a lot of the time. He'll just E ult gap close, look for as much damage as he can. Look, it's like a minute 10 cooldown. It's pretty long. Still has flash. Top side drop. What a side landing by Faker. I talk about this a lot. If you want these big CS and big farm numbers and XP, side lanes are where you're gonna get it. But in lower elos where your team will probably be fighting here, it's the decision making is so hard to make. It's never clear cut. Like sometimes it's clear cut, but a lot of the times, man, I struggle a lot to make a correct decision. So it comes down to a lot of RNG if your team will play it correctly. Faker looking to pick up the G8. Ashe has 3 items completed. Hopefully he has that Death Dance next. Mill goes in. Has to get... Oh my god, what a waste. Enemy rotates topside, gonna take the base. They needed the Camille ult, but it just couldn't reach. Maybe he's waiting for the W Fiora, I'm not sure. Moving in, Talia's caught out, has nothing. What a good pick. What is she thinking? Time to ARAM. Ashe still has ult. Let's end. If the enemy has half a brain, they'll drop an inhib. One inhib drop on this comp really doesn't mean anything. Interesting. I thought they could just lob an Ashe arrow in and just win the fight, but I guess they're still afraid. Play it very cautiously here. They'll keep trying to get resources. Oh, it's probably important for Ashe to get her next item. I wonder how much Faker's off of the GA. E over, farm the wave, clear the jungle. There should be never like downtime when you're playing. You never just sit around not trying to eat resources or have a set plan, guys. You always need to be thinking about what your next move is in League. Seems so afraid. Faker looking to hover a base. I don't see why you'd base unless you have the GA purchase. I think like GA purchases and gets the control ward. It sucks, man, because he wastes the stopwatch active. But it is the best buy. It's just, it would have been nice to force a fight beforehand, use the stopwatch, and then get the upgrade. So much more value in that. And now it's literally just a vision control game from now. Which support can provide the most vision and control and jungle, resulting in picks and objectives. Edge gets the ult, goes across, gets nothing. Edge of Night picked up from the Pantheon. Taliyah working on the death cap now. Yone is really good for this ARAM. He'll try and E over and pick somebody off. Enemy has all sums, but Ash Arrow comes out. First Q lands. Instantly pops back. Ults onto the Pantheon. They decide to look for the Pantheon pick. He actually grabs it, flashes over the wall, picks them up, gets the knock-up onto the Taliyah. Taliyah blows flash. Looking for the Fiora now. Faker's GA dropped. They blew that a little bit. Interesting. Like they just decided, okay, we're going to kill the support. Try and force a 4v5. Nash is coming up, but not for a while. I don't think they can drop an inhib off of it. Faker's going to clear topside junk. Faker's doing his own thing, bro. He doesn't give up. He just doesn't care, does he? Taliyah ult, gonna cock block the inhib siege. Pick onto the Elise. Sejok comes through, cleanse out. Taliyah picks up the Ashe. This Fiora should die? Where's Faker? Yo, let's go for the... Dude, let's get Taliyah. Surely we get 2 Qs on... Oh my god. Look how slippery they are. Faker gonna kill... Oh my god. Faker drops to the Fiora. Big old bounty going over. This game is tight. And Faker tried to just go to his red side jungle and tell his team we don't want to like follow up on the fight. His team kind of decided, dictated, he followed eventually, and now they lose a lot. They're gonna try and go for the end. Inhib siege into the Nash. Is probably the better play Fiora. W. No GA on Faker now. This is going to be a hard game. Ash going into the QSS and the GA, the stopwatch. It's the second Baron they're giving over, I guess. They don't do it that quickly without the Fiora. Let's see what happens. Have they start it? Faker in 2, 1. Faker spawn. It's a 50-50. Sejok comes through. Oh my god, that's Sejuani, man. Camille gonna die, man. Ah, the Camille didn't need to die there. Should have disengaged. Faker has now joined the team. And they're gonna fight over Drake. I mean, they don't really need to fight over Drake. Get in the mid prio. Who cares about Cloud Soul? Wait, PD Stormrazor from Doinb, I've just noticed. What a hectic build. Easy in. 2-man ult by Faker. Picks up the kill onto the Taliyah. Another kill over onto the Elise now. Looking to get out of that Fiora. She's so fast. Fiora's ultimate procs into the time I go. Stacked it. Goes in with the E. 2-man knock up. And this, with the Nash, will be an end. Jeez Louise, what a game. What a game. Nice ultimate to finish by Faker. He finally landed some. 14, 2 and 10. And his last item was going to be a Sterax, interestingly. Get some beef onto him. Very controlled Yone game, I would call it, guys. Played very controlled, very smart. Came into his item spikes. Got caught out like twice, I guess. But at the end of the day, picks up the win. Impressive performance into the Season 9 World Champion Doinb. Thanks for watching, boys, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.